the foraging update has done a lot of good for the community. It's also not the best update, of course. Everything has its flaws. I have 3 things I want to say specifically about the foraging update. I have a positive, I have a negative, and I have something that I just wish I didn't do at all. And then I just want to discuss how my mining project is coming along, which is, as you guys may know, my next big video. By the way, before we get started, I just want to say I'm racing a Drip Cherry to 1,000 subscribers, so if you want to help me win this race, just press the subscribe button down below, make it grey, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. So I want to talk about the lag. A lot of servers have been having some pretty terrible TPS. I mean, the server that I'm in the above clip, I'm on 18 TPS, but also 1.21 is not like very good when it comes to performance. So like you can see here, I'm out here trying to change my settings and stuff, because while hunting, especially in this sort of part, I'm out here getting 30 FPS on a pretty decent PC. Now I know if you're like high in specs, this is not going to be a problem, right? But it's for the people on laptops, for those who aren't, you know, rich and can't afford really good gear and who are just pretty casual. The lag is going to be crazy on Galatea. And it doesn't help that like all the trees just, like have this breaking animation that just, you know, lags the game out when it's happening over and over and over again on so many different screens. So that's something that Hypixel is going to have to fix, because I mean the lag is just quite unbearable nowadays. However, the positive of this update is that we have gone to 1.21.5, and this is quite interesting because if you saw Simon's Twitter post, we've seen the idea of these new goblins, right, and bringing the entire game to 1.20, which is going to be good because it gives us, you know, all these different options that we have to make the game more interesting and more vibrant. However, of course, this has its downsides. Like I said, 1.21 is terribly optimized, so Hypixel is going to have to figure something out to fix that and to deal with the lag. Now, I have to be perfectly honest with you guys. I do not like the changes to attributes. I wish they stayed there where they were. Yes, it was kind of hard to acquire them at times. They were very expensive, but it was interesting and gave PU content to grind, and that's what SKYBLOCK's about, right? You have to grind. Now you can buy them off the bazaar, which it just doesn't feel right to me, at least, because, you know, attributes are like these very powerful things that can be applied to the Crimson Isle gear, which, you know, makes it more powerful. Now it can just applies to everything. Like I can have increased magic find on all my gear, like for example my Magma Lord. I could have magic find, I could have resistance to like Crimson Isle mobs, I could have fishing speed, I could have double hook, everything going at once, which is just, it's insane and it's pretty busted. And it's the issue that creators like Future77, he lost 70 billion coins from the update out of attributes, because like they just don't refund you properly. I know the Anarchy feathers are like really strong because like you can get a bunch of RNGs, but it just doesn't work out in this way because they're not refunding everything. They're not refunding the full amount that you have spent, which kind of sucks. So a lot of endgame players right here losing billions of coins, and it's really tanking their net worth, which it's not a good thing. Okay guys, so I have every single part for the X655, the second best drill in the game right now in my inventory. So if we go to the forge and we go to tools, I'll be one of these 555 right here, X655. Holy, this keeps the recon, right? Because it's going to take 30 seconds. It's going to take 30 seconds, guys. 30 seconds. Holy. Alright, guys. 10 more seconds and the X655 has been forged. Holy. Dude, we've been grinding. We've been grinding, chat. We've been grinding. Alright, there it is. It kept the recom. It kept the recom. X655. Holy fuck. This is insane. Let's go.